Okay, starting with another topic, that is cell organelles, right? So we have already learned what are cell organelles, the small that is cytoplasmic bodies which are present inside the cytoplasm. So the first one which I'm going to explain you is that is the mitochondria, another will be the chloroplast, another is vacuoles, then comes the endoplasmic reticulum, then comes the ribosomes. First with the mitochondria. Now, what is a mitochondria, right? As you can see in the diagram, this is a rod-shaped organ, right? Now, it is a small rod-like structure which provides energy for all the activities. Thus, it is often called as powerhouse of the cell. We can take one example. Suppose whenever there is whenever there is light off in our house, or whenever there is a cut off in the power supply, what we immediately do? Our inverter immediately starts supplying पावर, राइट? सो दैट मीन्स जब भी लाइट चली जाती है तो इन्वर्टर क्या करता है, पूरे घर में इलेक्ट्रिसिटी को क्या करता है, सप्लाई करता है. सो दैट मीन्स व्हाट इज द which is a powerhouse of our that is house, that is the inverter at that time. So that means whenever our body needs energy, ठीक है, from where do we get energy? That is the mitochondria. So that is why mitochondria is also known as the powerhouse of the cell. So that because it provides us energy whenever it is needed. Now another cell organelle is that is chloroplast. They are green plastids, right? So they contains a green pigment, and that green pigment is known as chlorophyll. I think we all are aware of this word chlorophyll now, which helps in the process photosynthesis. I think we all know what is photosynthesis. It is a process which is used by the plants to manufacture their food, right? So what do plants do in the case of photosynthesis? In this process, they take carbon dioxide plus water in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll. What did they do? What are the end products? They are the glucose. Formula of glucose is C6H12O6. And which gas is released? That is oxygen, right? So chloroplast, they are also again very important green plastids, right? Now, but chloroplast, they are only present in the case of what? That is plants. They are absent in the case of animals, right? Another thing is the vacuoles. Now they are small sac-like structures. Sac जैसे बोरियों के जैसे structures होते हैं, ठीक है? So that's why we call them sac-like structures. Now what are the main functions of vacuoles? Now they store soluble food. They also store waste material also. So the vacuoles which store soluble food, they are known as food vacuoles, right? And the vacuoles which normally stores waste and other products, they're commonly known as vacuoles, right? Now they are also called storage bins of the cell, right? So that means whatever cell products are stored, they are stored in the vacuoles. So they are the bins of the cell, you can say. They also support the plant and maintain its structure, right? I think I have shown you a diagram here also. You can see in the structure in the case of plants here, the nucleus is present at the peripheral part, and the majority of the part which is occupied in the plant, that is the vacuole, right? So that means vacuoles are quite large, and they provide what? A particular shape or structure to the plant cell, right? So they also support the plant and maintain its structure. तो उसके structure को maintain करने में help करते हैं. Another that is cell organelle is endoplasmic reticulum. Now it is a network of tubules, and it is involved in the synthesis, storage and transport of cell products, right? You can see here in the diagram, एंडोप्लाज्मिक रेटिकुलम का डायग्राम कुछ ऐसा होता है. ये ट्यूब्यूल्स के जैसा एक नेटवर्क होता है, स्ट्रक्चर होता है. Now what is the main function of endoplasmic reticulum? Now it is involved in the synthesis. Synthesis means banana, manufacture, right? It also helps in storage, store करने में help करता है. It also helps in transport of cell products. So that means whatever things are being stored, whatever things are being synthesized, जो बनती हैं सेल के अंदर, ठीक है, जो स्टोर की जाती हैं ट्रांसपोर्टेशन में, who is helping? That is endoplasmic reticulum is helping, right? Now the another cell organelle, that is the ribosomes. Now they are small granular structures which are scattered in the cytoplasm, right? सो राइबोसोम्स क्या होते हैं? छोटे छोटे ग्रेन्यूल्स, दानों के जैसे स्ट्रक्चर्स होते हैं विच आर स्टैकेटर्ड, दैट मीन्स प्रेजेंट इनसाइड द cytoplasm, right? Now their main function is what? They helps in protein synthesis. That means, as we know that proteins are what? That is bodybuilding foods. Okay, so the main site of protein synthesis in our body is ribosomes. That means proteins mainly कहाँ synthesize होते हैं, कहाँ बनते हैं? In the ribosomes, right students? So we will just revise the topics which we have done today, just a recapitulation of all the topics. Now, cell structure, it mainly consists of three components. The first component is cell membrane, another is cytoplasm, third one is the nucleus. Now the cell membrane, now which is also known as the plasma membrane. Now cell membrane, it encloses, that is cytoplasm and the nucleus, right? Now it is also present in all the living organisms. Main function of cell membrane is what? It is porous. Porous means उसके बीच में छोटे छोटे होल्स होते हैं, पोर्स होते हैं. It allows selected things to move in and out. So that's why it is also known as selectively permeable membrane. Now another function of cell membrane, that is it provides outer boundary to the cell. That means it separates one cell from the another cell, and it also protects the cell from the any type of injury. किसी भी तरह की इंजरी से उसे protect करता है. Now cell wall, as I have already explained you, cell wall is an additional membrane which is present only and only in the case of plants. It is absent in the case of animals, right? Now the question arises, why the cell wall is only present in the case of plants? Why plants have additional covering? Because plants are immobile, they cannot move from one place to another, so they need extra protection. Protection किससे चाहिए? From temperature, pressure, wind, etc. So they are provided with an additional covering of cell wall. Now the another component is, that is cytoplasm. It's a fluid, jelly-like fluid which is present inside what? That is cell. Now it is mainly made up of what? Basic elements किसका बना है? Carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen and oxygen. Another things which are present in the cytoplasm, that is sugar, fats and proteins, and main solvent which is present in the cytoplasm, that is water. All the metabolic activities, where do they occur? They occur inside the cytoplasm. Now there are many small cytoplasmic, that is bodies, which are present inside it. Now collectively they are known as cell organelles. Different examples I have already given you. Mitochondria, endoplasmic reticulum, ribosomes and Golgi bodies can be there, right? Now the another topic was, that is the third component, that was the nucleus. Now it is more like the most important component of the cell. Now usually what is the shape of the nucleus? That is spherical. It is spherical in shape, and it is mainly present in the center of the cell. In the case of animals, it is present in the center. In the case of plants, it is present at what? That is peripheral part, because majority of the space it is occupied by vacuoles. Now the nucleus mainly contains of how many parts? That is 3 parts. First part is the nuclear membrane. Now what is nuclear membrane? Nuclear membrane is the outer covering of what? That is nucleus, which separates the nucleus from the cytoplasm. Now what is nucleoplasm? Now inside the nucleus a jelly-like liquid is present. ठीक है, just like cytoplasm. तो उस jelly-like liquid जो nucleus के अंदर present है, what do we call it? That is nucleoplasm. Another thing, the third part of the nucleus, that is chromosomes. These are thread-like structures which is present in nucleoplasm.